YouTube fam, welcome to Athena Virtuous channel and another astrology episode with me, Athena. In this video, I'll be talking about the last week of October and the first 10 days of October as well. So I'm going to touch base on what's going to happen at the end of October, specifically about the Mercury-Uranus opposition and the Grand Water Trine, Three-Eye Atlas, and the full moon in Taurus, and then finally Mercury retrograde. I'm not going to delve too much into Mercury retrograde, but my focus really is about the opposition that Mercury is going to form with Uranus and Mercury and Mars, obviously, because Mars is entering into Sagittarius as well. I'll be getting into that. So as I mentioned, I will talk about Three-Eye Atlas. You might have heard of it, the comet, or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure there are, well, not I'm sure, I personally watched so many and listened and did research about it and listened to other, physics scientists who talk about it in details, and I searched about it in NASA, on NASA website, and other astronomers as well. So let's get started. And as you see in the chart here, this is the chart, as you see, of October 25th as I'm recording this video. Quite frankly, I'm not sure how long this video is going to last. Hopefully not too long, but I will be definitely unable to cover everything I wanted to cover in today on the 25th. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, so this is the 25th of October, as I said, and I'll be touching base briefly on the water Grand Trine, as you see, or Grand Water Trine, really. As you see in the chart here, you'll see Jupiter on one side at 24 degrees and 41 minutes, Mars and Mercury on the other side of the water trine, and Scorpio. Obviously Jupiter is in Cancer at 24:41 minutes, and Mars at 23 degrees and 7 minutes, Mercury 26 degrees and 5 minutes in the sign of Scorpio. And then on the other side we see that Saturn in Pisces at 26 degrees and 6 minutes. Now this Grand Water Trine was already formed a couple of days ago by really Mercury. Mercury is an exact trine with Uranus, with Saturn, okay, at 26 degrees. Mercury was in trine a couple of days ago with Jupiter, exact, but the trine's still there, okay, the Grand Water Trine. Okay, and we see here also now Mars is joining the celebration or the party, Mars and Mercury are still in conjunction with one another, and I've spoke a lot about Mars and Mercury conjunction in my previous episode, and the chaos that might create. Well, they have already created lots of chaos, but anyways, so Mars now joining the party, and will be in the will be involved in the water and the Grand Water Trine with Jupiter and Saturn. Now you see also there is a mini trine here formed between also Saturn, okay, at the very top here, Saturn and Neptune, actually, Pluto in Aquarius, and Uranus is in Gemini, and Uranus is. So now that I spoke of the logistics of Mercury, Mars, and Uranus. Let's talk about the traits and the rule, what these planets rule. I'm not going to talk about Mars. We spoke about Mars rulership before multiple times and how it's going to impact our lives. But before I talk about the traits and the rulership, I have mentioned that Uranus rules over space, anything related to cosmos and galaxies, astronomy, astrology, advancement in technology, the electrical system, electricity in general. Uranus also essentially is the higher octave of Mercury, and I've mentioned that multiple times. All right, so whatever Mercury rules, Uranus is the higher octave, rules more. It's triple effect of it. And when they come in opposition, remember before I mentioned, guys, when Mercury, especially in Gemini, we need to keep a close eye on Mercury. So anything Uranus does in Gemini, we have to watch where Mercury and what's Mercury's doing in order to have better understanding of how Uranus is going to impact us. All right, so Uranus, as I said, rules electricity and the World Wide Web. The WWW means the internet. And Uranus also rules all futuristic thinking, innovations, and scientific breakthroughs. So all the above, everything I mentioned is going to be affected by this opposition. Now, if you notice, guys, carefully, and I'm still on the October 29th, I haven't even entered into November, and I haven't talked about when Mercury actually goes in retrograde, which is November the 9th. But once again, the energy is building up, all right? We are in the energy now is getting worse and it's getting intensified. What you notice from everything I mentioned, guys, there is a common denominator. What's the common denominator between Sagittarius, Mercury, and Gemini, and so was Uranus? There's something in common. Okay, if you studied statistics and discrete math and algebra, you understand what a denominator means and the common denominator. The common denominator here is that related to space, travel, and speeches, communication. That's what's connecting or what's common between Sagittarius, Uranus, Gemini, Virgo, and so is Aquarius. All right. And I have to say also travel and aeroplanes. And I said space. All right. So which means the sectors or the industries that's going to be affected the most by this opposition, what I've just mentioned. All right. So, we need to pay close attention to Uranus and Mercury because Mercury is in the pre-retrograde period, is going to retrograde, and Uranus is retrograde already. So, and they are opposing one another. So how this aspect can manifest in real life? Well, this aspect speaks of mouth diarrhea. What does that mean? Means literally verbal diarrhea, speaking or saying nonsense. Okay? Sagittarius likes to speak, likes to express its mind. All right? All Sagittarians, they're funny, they're witty, but they speak a lot, they talk a lot, they like to express themselves. Now, with Mercury scattered here, with Mercury scattered energy opposing Uranus, this is mouth diarrhea. And mental diarrhea means the energy is going to be scattered, confusing, not knowing what to say, verbal abuse, verbal accusations, lies, rumors, deception, making up stories, lies, literally. Okay, lies. Okay, verbal abuse, 100%. Accusations. You gotta understand, guys. Whatever you say around this time, it can be taken back. Okay, so if you say something of accusatory nature, you can't take it back. Even if you apologize, you just can't. All right, so mouth and mental diarrhea, the communication style, be potentially blunt or lack tact. It will be tactless. Okay, scattered, not focused. Verbal abuse, heated arguments, heated debates, scattered mental energy, impulsive decisions, speaking. Remember also that Mars is very close, so there is going to be impulsive and hasty decisions, impulsive and hasty, actions taken as well. It's under the influence of the scattered mental energy that's formed by this opposition between Mercury and Uranus. All right. So, speaking your mind with no fear, to the point that you're gonna come off very intimidating to others. And this is very self-explanatory. Threats. And I mean like literally threats. Threats even through emails, text messages, posting something online that's inappropriate. Once again, I go back to rumors and impulsive communication. Okay? Coming off as being very defensive, combative, confrontational, and this is also the energy, not only the energy of Mercury retrograde opposing Uranus, but also because Mars is very close. Mars is following Mercury, all right? And in retrograde in Sagittarius. And when I speak about particular signs, you gotta watch those signs, guys. If you're dealing with people, okay, or if you are a sign that you are 0 degree up till 7 degrees of Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and late degrees Aquarius and Scorpio, please watch out, and Taurus, please watch out. You'll be affected the most by this energy. All right, you're going to be very defensive, combative. You're going to come off confrontational. You're going to come off you're speaking, being very blunt to the point that people are going to perceive you as very intimidating, threatening them. All right, the energy is going to be very disruptive because Uranus is in the mix. Uranus rules disruptive, unpredictable events. All right. And we can see on the universal or on the, what's happening on the mundane level, all right? What's happening, for example, in between US and Canada, okay? Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario, what's happening in the social media was using false Ronald Reagan's comments about trades and about taxations and tariffs in the media, and it was false. It wasn't true. Remember, Mercury in the retrograde motion, okay, opposing the energy is building up. I can't emphasize it enough, guys. Opposing Uranus, and it's going into Sagittarius, and this triggered triggered Trump, who was a Leo and Gemini. So Trump now is threatening of increasing the tariffs by 10% against Canada because of the idiot Doug Ford is what Doug Ford is doing, the Premier of Ontario, using false information. All right, this triggered Gemini, Leo, which is Trump, right? He said he's going to make the trade, or make it even impossible, all right? Make it even worse. Increase the tariffs, increase the taxes on trade between US and Canada. Trump got really, really upset about it. Once again, I can't emphasize it enough, guys. The energy is getting intensified, all right? Now, what's this going to affect also related to Mother Nature? Tsunami, hurricanes, rainstorms, plane crashes, accidents on the road, issues related to transportation system. And the most important thing that we've all heard of, and I'm going to rephrase, or I'm going to digress here. Maybe not everybody heard of Three-Eye Atlas, but I'm going to speak about it right now, and you're going to see on the charts on that I'm going to post on this video related to Three-Eye Atlas. All right, so what's a Three-Eye Atlas as you see in the chart? All right, Three-Eye Atlas, it's according to NASA. All right, this is not my words, this is according to NASA. And you see all the charts that I'm posting on the video here, they're all taken from NASA website too. It's credited to NASA, all right? So Three-Eye Atlas, according to NASA, is a comet. Okay, it's a comet coming from other galaxy. It doesn't belong to our solar system. It's coming from other solar system. It's beyond our solar system. And it's headed towards our solar system. It's headed towards the sun. Now, there is a scientist, a Harvard physics scientist named Avi Loeb. Avi Loeb says, and because of the nature of this comet, he's claiming, or he's saying, is this could be very much an alien mothership coming with a message to humanity, to humans on planet Earth. Why Avi Loeb saying that? And there are so many videos of Avi Loeb explaining his theory and why he thinks it could be very much an alien spaceship. Because now, once again, why I'm focusing, and because I told before I speak about what Avi Loeb, the scientist, the physics scientist of Harvard, what he said and why he thinks it's an alien mothership, NASA saying that this comet will come very close to our sun by the 28th of October, just a few days away from the 28th of October. And remember, Mercury and Uranus, especially Uranus, rules the galaxies, the cosmos, the space. All right, and these two, and Mercury is the messenger of God. Mercury in the Greek mythology and other ancient civilizations was considered to be the messenger of God, the messenger between the gods, between these planets, Jupiter and Pluto, Uranus, and other outer planets. So this physics scientist saying it's alien mothership that coming to our planet Earth with a message to us, Mercury. And Uranus is, once again, the ruler of space and galaxies and cosmos and aliens as well, anything related to astronomy, astrology, and so on and so forth. The that realm, that outer realm, that space realm, okay, or the metaphysical realm. So, and they're opposing one another. This comet is coming once again very close to us, very close to the sun by the 28th of October. And 28th of October, 29th of October, Mercury come to exact opposition to Uranus, exact 0 degree, an erratic degree. Now, I don't really think that this opposition or the message that coming to us, it's going to be causing harm, physical harm to our planet, all right? But I do believe that we're going to see hurricanes, rainstorms, in certain areas, tsunami, floods, right? And I also see crashes, plane crashes. I also see some other Mother Nature events that's gonna be affecting us. The electricity system is going to be affected. The internet, the World Wide Web is going to be affected. There are going to be glitches, all right? And once again, that's why Avi Loeb saying this is a message coming to us from the aliens that are coming from other dimensions, all right? Now, why Avi Loeb also saying that? Because normally, and if you're more than welcome to do more research about it, guys. And I've done lots of research about it. I'm not going to post anything. And as I said, all these, charts that you see on the screen here, they're taken from NASA. And you can see the difference. If you can do research on other comets, that comets coming from our solar system, our inner solar system. This comet is different. The difference between this comet and our solar system comets is this one dominated by carbon monoxide instead of water vapor. So this comet is producing gases, heat, and dust. That's metal-rich gases, all right? And this shown by the infrared readings. These gases, as you see in the chart, it's actually in front of the comet, not behind it. Usually, the comet that comes from our inner solar system, it comes with a water vapor behind, looks like as a tail of the comet. But this particular comet, the gases, or this glow, which is technically composed of metal-rich gases, it's in front of the comet, pointing towards the sun. And other scientists, in a joke, said it looks like a headlight towards the sun. But it's literally, this glow is coming in front of the comet, not behind it. So that's why Avi Loeb saying that this is so different than the normal or the regular, what we used to kind of comets that's coming from our inner solar system. Okay, so this is, once again, the reason why Avi Loeb, this Harvard physics scientist, claims that this could be very much an alien spaceship or mothership, all right, coming with a message to planet Earth, with all this glow and gases pointing towards the sun. Personally, as intuitive spiritual, an empath and clairvoyant, I once again remind you of that we are in a Pluto in Aquarius era, which is going to last for the next 20 years. And the beauty about all of this, that Pluto is forward now. Okay, Pluto is no longer retrograde. So Pluto is at 1 degree 25 minutes. This is an Aries degree. In the sign of Aquarius, that's ruled by Uranus. Uranus at 0 degree retrograde, and is forming an opposition with the messenger of God. Do you see the correlation here between these three? And that's why I said that the signs that's going to be mostly affected by this are Aquarius, Scorpio, because Pluto also involved here. Pluto rules Scorpio, Uranus rules Aquarius, and Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. So do you see the common denominator here between all of these? So Pluto is direct in the sign of Aquarius. That talks about innovation and futuristic science and advancement in technology, astrology and astronomy, and the hidden realm, the mystic, the esoteric realm. So for me, as a spiritual empath and clairvoyant, I see that there are star seeds coming from other dimensions. They're going to be born here on planet Earth for the first time. And these star seeds going to create a complete different reality than the reality we lived in for many, many, many years. We all know that not all of us are reincarnated on planet Earth. There are older civilizations, like Atlantis, for example, all right? They belong to planet Earth and they reincarnated on planet Earth, but there are other star seeds lived different realities and lived in different dimensions, came to planet Earth. Now this new, or this comet, or whatever you want to call the alien mothership, it's going to bring new star seeds from other dimensions beyond our solar system, and they're going to be born. These are souls, all right? Souls coming from other dimensions. They are going to be incarnated on planet Earth now for the first time. They are very advanced more than us. They are helping us to evolve and advance. They are changing our reality. And everything I speak of is all destined. It's all fated. It's all determined by a certain timeline, divine timing.
Hello YouTube fam. Okay, so this second part of the video is going to be tarot and oracle reading. As you see in the chart, it's 1:01 p.m. on Sunday. I've recorded the first part, which is the astrology part of the video, on between the 25th and the 26th, and this part is going to be on the 26th, as you see in the chart and my clock here. It's 1:00 at the time, just turned 1:02. So I don't know guys, I just feel a very intensive energy. Something is happening, something going on. I can't pinpoint to what is it exactly, but I feel okay. I don't want to focus on the negativity of the Mercury-Uranus opposition and the Mercury-Mars negative aspect of the conjunction. I really want to focus more on the grand water trine that's already formed since the 24th of October, all right? And it's going to be with us until sometime in November. Actually, until the November the 12th, the trine is still very aspected, especially between Jupiter and Saturn. And also, actually, no, even what's going on in Scorpio, let me see. Scorpio, and well, the sun's going to be in Scorpio, so the sun is going to be part of the grand water trine as well. So let's focus on the water trine, because the water trine is going to make the energy of the opposition between Uranus and Mercury, and Uranus and Mars on November the 5th, which is going to be perfected. And then we have also the full moon in Taurus. Please watch the first part of the video, but I'm just giving you a quick recap. It's going to be less impactful, or the grand water trine is going to make it less impactful, okay? Now also, wherever you are in the world, but in the Western world, we celebrate Halloween. I don't personally. I'm not a big fan of Halloween. My kids are grown up now. They're not babies. I mean, they're not young children anymore. I mean, they're not very young to celebrate Halloween. So, yeah. But anyways, it's going to be on October 30th or 31st, I guess. The only thing I like about Halloween is the treats, okay? The chocolate and the candy and, the trick or treat. That's what I really like about Halloween. But other than that, I don't like the costumes. I don't like the energy of the Halloween. So anyways, remember guys, also what I spoke about the 3-eye atlas and what's going on. I haven't used this tarot deck for too long. I would say probably since last year, because I normally used around Halloween and Christmas. I really, really love this deck. It's the Tarot of the Vampire. Okay, I'm trying to remember what's called. It is the Tarot of the Vampire. Okay, let me just see here. Yeah, the Tarot of the Vampire. I just love it. Okay, I haven't explored the booklet, but it is very, very well illustrated, and it's very well explained as well. Okay. Anyways, so let's get into it. Okay, and let's get into the energy of the Grand Trine and whatever comes up, guys. Okay, so Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what my viewers need to know, what my viewers need to see at this moment, whatever comes up, guys. Okay, I do feel that and I'm getting a very specific message here, in particular to pregnant women, women who are expecting, and parents who are expecting in general. Okay, but specifically for women, please clear your energy and heal your past wounds and past trauma, because this is a new generation that's going to be born around. And look guys, I just spoke about pregnant women and I got the Daughter of Skulls. Daughter of Skulls. This is in a traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. This is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Daughter of Skulls. This is, to me, represents a child. Okay, it's not a knight, it's a page. Yeah, a child. This is also a representation of someone is coming with good news. Someone is going to enter into your life to stay with you for a prolonged period of time. Someone is coming with something very profound, of a solid foundation. For some of you, you've been waiting for this for too long, for this energy, for this person. So the good news is this is coming with good news. All right. This is what it is. But let me go back to the message I am getting for pregnant women. Please heal yourselves, heal your energy, because if you are pregnant now and you're expecting in the very near future, the child that you're giving birth to is a starseed coming from another solar system. They are going to be either karmically rewarding or karmically consequential. All right, you take it as it resonates with you, depending on your energies, whether you're a higher vibrational or lower vibrational person. All right, I repeat again, whether this new child that you're giving birth to going to be karmically rewarding for some, for others is going to be consequential, means there is a karmic debt that you need to pay. All right, so please clear your energy. And as I'm saying this card flew out of the deck. I'm just gonna I'm burning saffron here for positive energy. All right. So, and I've already cleared the energy, but I just wanted to clear your energy, my viewer. Okay. Yeah. Just want to be clear here. Sorry guys, I just got a text message from my son. Some of the ashes fell on my desk mat here. Okay, so there's this card that flew, okay, and I'm going to take it. And it came in this direction or in this position, and this is the position of the past. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross, to be honest. I like the Celtic cross spread because it reveals a lot to me. So yeah, as I said, I am focusing on the grand water trine that's going to be with us for since actually October 24th, 23rd. It was forming between Jupiter, Saturn, and other planets that was at that time Mars and Mercury in Scorpio, and it's going to continue with us, especially with the Sun entering into Scorpio on November, and also with Venus also going to be in Scorpio for a while, okay, and then between Jupiter and Saturn, of course. So I'm gonna keep this here, okay, and this flipped, okay, so I'm gonna keep them together. This is in the future, this is the near future, this is the recent past, this is the near future. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this deck is very mysterious because the terms it's used is different than the Rider-Waite tarot deck, the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. You see here the grails, and you see the skulls and the knives. Now the skulls is pentacles. The grails I believe is the fire, okay. The fire energy or the wands energy, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. I'm not gonna change. I was hesitant, but I'm gonna put it in this position, the position of what's grounding you. Alright guys, I'm just looking for, I'll be using other cards for clarification. I just want to pull them out so we're all prepared. I'm not sure what cards I'm going to use for clarification. We'll see. Okay, so it looks like this video is going to be literally a little longer than usual because the astrology part is very detailed. Okay, let me focus on the cards here and the energy. Okay, so I was just thinking in my mind that I want to pull a card for the foundation, and it literally came below. Almost, it's on top of this, but towards the south of this this card. Okay, so this is what's going on in your foundation. Okay, okay, and this one I'll keep it here as clarification for the near future, and I'm hoping it's going to be a positive because this is the near future. I feel like this card is coming. All right, so I'm just gonna pull it out. So this is the energy and how you're influencing the situation. And here is in your environment, what's going on in your environment, the people around you, all right? So this is your influence on the situation. This is the environment influence on you. And I saw the card, it was 10 of Grails or 10 of Pentacles. So I'm gonna keep it, it came out like this, so I'm gonna keep it the way it is. It's 10 of Grails. Okay, I'm gonna have to verify, because I'm not, it's been a while for me since I used this, but I believe the Grails are, it's not the Pentacles, sorry guys, it's 10 of Wands, but let me just double check. Because once again, it's been too long for me to use this deck. Yeah, the scepters are the wands. Sorry, so this is not wands. This is not fire. This is no, this is fire actually. Sorry guys, I am just so I feel really confused here. So then the Grails is actually, Grails is water. Let me double check. It is water. So the scepters is knives or the swords or air, and Grails is water. So this is 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's water. You can see the cup in her hand. Okay, so Grails is cups. All right. So here you got the Queen of Cups. Queen, oh wow, in the near future, Queen of Cups. All right, scepters, skulls are 100%, I know, Pentacles. Grails is water, and then we have scepters is air. Sorry, knives is air, and scepters is wands. Yeah, scepters is wands. Let me just once again double check. And yeah, I haven't used, yeah, it is fire. Yeah. Scepters is fire, Grails is water. All right, and knives is oh my god, I should have read this book. I really didn't get a chance to read it. It's very beautiful, very well explained. And knives is air. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Let's keep going. So in the environment, you have lots of water around you. So lots of emotions. This is celebration. This is something positive. And once again, 2 of Cups in your hopes and fears. 2 of Grails. Wow, this is really beautiful, guys. Okay, guys, I'm not intending to have the cards flipped. I really want them upside down, but let's see. Okay, so we want the outcome now. What's the potential outcome? So let's focus on the outcome. So this is the outcome. 2 cards came for the outcome. Okay. And this came like a flew out the world. And there's another card, which is the Chariot. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. And also this card came, and I was trying to... Okay, so... Okay, I was trying actually to clarify the energy here, your energy, all right? And this card came out. I just wanna... I feel like I want to take this card, Okay, I left it on the mat. I'm gonna use other cards for clarification, but I just love the energy of the Tarot of the Vampire. It's very magic. It's very, very magic energy. So I'm gonna use this for your what's crowning you. All right, so let's start the reading, and we will start with your energy. Once again, these flew out of the deck. So you got the 5 of Grails, which is 5 of Cups. You got the 9 of Grails, which is 9 of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And you got the Daughter of Knives, which is the Page of Swords, okay? And you got, for your energy, Page of Pentacles or Page of Skulls, okay? Page of Skulls. So you see here that she's burning a candle and she's waiting, okay? She's waiting for something to grow, really. She's thinking about it, and it doesn't have to be waiting, but I feel like she's bringing growth with her, all right? Like the candle is literally inserted into the skull, which is in the pentacle. So she's actually infusing the pentacle with her energy, with her passion. So whatever she's working on, right? She's trying to grow it. She's infusing her passion and positivity and her energy and her hard work into the skull, into the pentacle, okay? So something, it's like she's doing something very profound, very foundational, if you know what I mean. And to clarify it, these cards came out 5 of Grail and 9 of Grails and Daughter of Knives. So this speaks of a very negative experience that this young adult been through, or this child, maybe through childhood, all right? There's a very unpleasant energy, negative energy, sorrow, sadness, fear of loss, okay? Because they've been through this experience, the experience of loss, the experience of crying over loss of something that wasn't fulfilling emotionally. But what is it replaced with? It's replaced with 9 of Grails, which is in the traditional tarot deck, the Rider-Waite tarot deck, it's 9 of Cups. So this sadness and sorrow is replaced by celebration, happiness, and news that's coming to you by this Daughter of Swords or Daughter of Knives. So for some of you, I feel that there's a news coming to you that's going to change the energy. It's going to make you happy, all right? This is also indication of that you're doing your due diligence to have this project works successfully, or the resultant of the project that you're working on. For some of you, this is not a child. For some of you, you're working on a project, or you started a position from scratch, like a junior position, but this position is going to grow because you are working diligently, okay, to grow, towards growth, or towards a prolonged results, or a position, or let's say you started working new company. I see for many of you, you're fearing that you're losing you might gonna lose your position, or you might going to be betrayed or cheated on because you've had that experience in the past, or you might going to be stabbed in your back because you've had this experience before. But instead, what's going to happen, you're going to celebrate growth. You're going to celebrate that you're working with a team that's of a like-minded team, or a soul tribe team, and you're working on a project that this project is going to be successful because you're working diligently, you're doing your due diligence, you're researching, you're working on success, because that's what the daughter of knives is doing. All right, she's working diligently, she's utilizing her intellectual ability, okay, researching, searching, working diligently. I don't know how else I can say it. Literally, that's what the, finding information, finding the truth, okay, bringing the truth, correcting others wrong. All right, that's what I feel. And let me tell you, this daughter of Skull, okay, is here to stay. Okay, she's here to stay. She's coming with a very solid foundation, very profound research, a project that's going to be built on a profound or solid base or foundation. All right, this is really beautiful. This is your energy. All right, now let's see what was happening in the past, in the recent past. In the recent past, you've had the Six of Skulls or the Six of Pentacles. It seems that you've been giving to others. You've been very charitable. You've been very giving. That's how I feel. You've been sharing your abundance, your blessings with others, giving to others. Maybe you're sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, sharing your experience with others, not necessarily wealth, but Pentacles, it's of something of tangible value, okay? So it doesn't have to be, you're sharing your intellectual abilities, you're sharing your ideas, you're sharing your views. But for others, I do feel that you're very charitable, a person of a very generous person. You're sharing everything, your blessings with others. In the near future, you got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Grails here, and on top of the 10 of Knives or the 10 of Swords. So the Queen of Grails or the Queen of Cups in traditional tarot, she's very intuitive. She's very caring, nurturing, loving personality. She's been through a lot, all right? She's been through hell, but she is reborn just like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So this tells me that I'm speaking very much to water signs, and I'm talking about the grand water trine here. So this is literally, and we got lots of grails, okay? Water, energy, emotions, cups, energy. Grails are cups, all right? And this speaks of the grand water trine. So this is going to be resonating very much with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or anybody who has a very strong water placement in their chart. So it could be your North Node in water sign. It could be I feel it more of a sun rising, a stellium in a water sign, or a North Node, more than the moon. I don't feel the moon energy or the water or the moon in a water sign. I feel it more of a sun rising, or you have a stellium in a water sign, okay? So you are healing, okay? You could be healing others. You could be healing yourself. But you personally been through a lot, all right? But the energy of healing is very profound here, okay? So, yeah. And on top of that, you got the Three of Skulls, all right? The Three of Pentacles. So you are working with others. And I mentioned here with the Nine of Grails, in other tarot decks, you see people celebrating, okay, in the Nine of Cups energy, especially in the runic tarot deck that I use it a lot, okay? You see a group of people are partying or celebrating. So there is some sort of celebration, but here you see the feminine and divine masculine and divine feminine are cuddling, or they're enjoying one another. So to me, with the Three of Skulls here, so the Nine of Grails and the Three of Skulls, to me, it's collaboration energy, collaboration with others, all right, of collaboration between like-minded people, which is going to be celebrated. Let's put it this way. That's how I feel. All right. So there could be a party at work, your workplace, or it could be a party even on a family level. All right. But this is once again speaks of collaboration, speaks of working diligently. And I spoke about remember that your energy here is the daughter of skulls, right? So whatever you're working on is going to be celebrated. Whatever you're working on, it's going to be uploaded by other team members. It's going to be blessed by other team members. All right, this is very beautiful energy, guys. Very, very, very beautiful energy. In your foundation here, you got the star. Wow, you're going to be the star. This is very beautiful, guys. Very, 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 extremely beautiful. You're going to be the star. Something you've dreamt of, it's going to come to fruition. And you know what? The Nine of Grails or the Nine of Cups, it speaks of wish fulfillment. And the star as well, it's a dream coming true. All right, so these two cards speak of wish fulfillment and a dream come true. Something you dreamt of for many, many, many years. It's finally coming to fruition. It's going to be fulfilled. All right. Wow, very beautiful energy. Now, what's crowning you? You got two cards here, and let's reveal what are these two cards. This is very beautiful energy. Wow, you got the Eight of Swords and the Judgment. So this anxiety, fear, sorrow, betrayal, it's going to be overcome by judgment, or it's going to be changed. Okay, this is going to die because the judgment, and once again, I feel the energy of Scorpio here, all right, and water signs in general, but the judgment is the energy of Pluto, all right. So this to me speaks of something is going to die, and to me, I see it, the fear, the anxiety, the doubts, betrayal that if you experienced before, because remember, the Queen of Cups here came to heal your past experience. This Ten of Knives is ending. You got the Eight of Knives here as well. All right, this is ending. This is healed because you've joined new groups. You're oh my God, sorry guys. You've joined a like-minded people. Okay. This is going to change. This is a wake-up call. This is death. This is going to die. And a new you going to be reborn. All right? Because you're healed. You're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's how I feel here. Yeah, something is going to be reborn. You see a huge moon coming out here and a person with a cross and a knife in his hand. This is very beautiful illustration. It's like you are reborn. All right, you're a phoenix rising from the ashes. You see fire here behind this. It's like you're protected by the energy of the moon and the energy of the Holy Spirit. All right, you are being reborn here. This is very beautiful energy, guys. So what's in your influence? That's your influence, your energy, okay, influencing this situation. You have got the Eight of Scepters, the Eight of Wands. See, this guy here is coming flying with a scepter in his hand, so it's coming with news. And you got the Daughter of Swords here, so looks like to me there's positive, beautiful news coming your way. You are coming with the breakthroughs, all right? yeah, I feel a gigantic change coming. You are being reborn and positive news coming your way. This is very beautiful. You're coming fast and furious with the scepter in your hand and the cross. I love that the scepter is ending in like on top of the scepter here, there's a cross. So, and here you got the judgment, with the cross as well, like the Holy Spirit. So this is, to me, is very infused with your faith, okay, your belief, your leap of faith. You're taking leap of faith, basically, okay, in this new energy, new start, the rebirth of you, the newness of you. This is your energy, by the way, guys. You probably being the person who's carrying the positive news to others. You're bringing positive news. Look, guys, the Eight of Wands or Eight of Scepters is indicative of positive news. News that's going to make others happy. News that you put all your passion into. All right? Positive news. Now, in the environment, you got two cards, actually. You got the Ten of Grails, which is Ten of Cups in traditional tarot, and you got the World. For some of you, they're going to be travel, all right? For others, a cycle is ending, a new cycle starting in your life, because 10 is ending, and the World represents ending of cycle as well. And here you got 10 of Swords. So there are so many 10s here, okay? This is ending, new cycles starting, but a new cycle that's going to make you happy. 10 of Cups, make you fulfilled. And remember, we got the 9 of Grails, and we got 10 of Grails. There's lots of Grails energy, guys. And Jupiter energy, because the world is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Cancer, in a water sign. All right, Jupiter, the world, is in the water sign of Cancer. So there is celebration, there is partying, there is abundance, there is higher knowing, there is higher wisdom that you're sharing with others. And maybe that's what the Eight of Cups that you're bringing to others. Sorry, not Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Eight of Scepters. Okay, you're bringing, or you're sharing your news, your knowledge, your wisdom, your philosophy. Yeah, and for others too, I see travel. All right, I can't rule out travel here. All right. Okay, but you notice, guys, there's too much energy of the grand water trine here. Water trine, water energy, all right, with Jupiter and Aquarius as well, because the star is ruled by Aquarius. Wow, I'm just looking at this, guys, the Eight of Swords here, or the Eight of Knives, and you see here the Devil, okay, and it came on top of it. We got the Judgment. So you see the Devil here and the Judgment card with the holy, with the cross, with the Holy Spirit energy. New beginning, new era, something new. So the Devil is dying, okay? This, because remember, fear is illusion. It's the energy of the Devil, okay? Reluctancy or being doubtful, pain, dwelling into pain, and past trauma. This is all the energy of the Devil. It's dying, it's ending, because the new you is being reborn here. And if you look at the Devil here is being chained. The negative energy is being chained, and there's lilies here all around. And it's funny, the Devil is literally coming out of the water, okay? I love the illustration of these cards. You see here the lilies and the water surrounding the Devil who's being chained. Wow. So the energy of fear, the energy of doubts, the energy of pain, betrayal is ending, is dying. You're not allowing this negative energy into you anymore. You're overcoming all this fear and pain. Eight of Knives is Eight of Swords, all right? The sleepless nights, the anxiety, the worrisome, the being worried day and night is ending, because the new you is being reborn. You are infused by the Holy Spirit. You are of huge belief and faith, and taking leap of faith and starting new. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is what's crowning you. This is the energy that's crowning you. This is very beautiful, guys. Like, I don't know, I was talking about Mercury opposing Uranus and how that is very negative, and it's going to bring up like a mental and mouth diarrhea and confusion, scattered energy. But the tarot cards came very positive, very beautiful. And look, in your hopes and fears, you got the Two of Grails, Two of Cups. Once again, the water energy. Look at these two cards, guys. This is the Nine of Grails. This is the Two of Grails, and this is the Ten of Grails. There's just too much water energy. And you got the Queen of Grails here as well. Where is it? Here. And she has a serpent. She's controlling the serpent or the snake. She's literally her intuition, technically, her knowledge. Yeah, she's literally controlling the serpent or the snake. She's moving the snake with her fingers, technically. She's very, very intuitive. And here you got all this water energy. So for some of you, I do see that you're going to be entering in a very passionate, fulfilling relationship. It could be on any level, but for some, I see it's a very, look at the Ten of Cups. You're very happy. A very reciprocated energy. Very passionate. For others, it's an agreement. Yeah, it is an agreement. If it's not a romantic relationship, it's an agreement. It's a relationship with co-workers, maybe a relationship with the business. It's a business partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic, but for some, I do feel it's a romantic, okay? And this is what's in your hopes, okay? So I wish, once again, wish fulfillment. Not the Nine of Grails, because the Nine of Grails came on top of the Daughter of Skulls, remember? But these came together, okay? So this is very positive energy. Not together, this was in your influence, the environment, so around you, and this came in your hopes, okay? The Two of Cups. For some of you, you are hoping to enter into a very passionate relationship, but I do, because you got the Nine of Grails here and the Ten of Grails, I do see, and the Star also, I do feel that's going to happen, that's going to come true. This is a dream come true, this is a wish fulfillment. So this is going to happen. You're probably not seeing it yet, but it's in the works for you. Wow, how much time? 14 minutes so far. So let's see the outcome, and all the cards that came in the outcome, I didn't see any of them. Okay, so you got the Chariot here in the outcome. You got the Five of Scepters in the outcome. So this speaks of, which is Five of Wands, it speaks of jealousy, enviousness from somebody around you. You got the Lord of Scepter, which is the King of Wands, and you got the Lovers. Wow, this is, look guys, how many major arcana you got? You got the World, that's a major arcana. Okay, you got the Lovers, it's a major arcana, and you got the Chariot is a major arcana. You got the Judgment here is a major arcana, and you got the Star is a major arcana. So this is an emphasis that the energy is very potent, and it's happening very soon, around this time. Okay, so I'm reading here on the energy of the Grand Water Trine, and the Grand Water Trine is going to be with us. It's already started since the 20th, 23rd, around this time of October, and it's going to continue with us until mid of November, all right? And specifically, the Jupiter-Saturn trine is going to be with us for a while. Now, remember, I mentioned that on November 11th, Jupiter is going to be in retrograde, but I wouldn't be worried about Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter is the greater benefic, okay? And Jupiter retrograde, it's just revisiting or reflection on the generosity, on the kindness, on the sharing. It's emphasizing that energy, all right? So, but I love the potential outcome, forward movement, okay? Overcoming this jealousy, enviousness, negative, combative energy that surround you. There's somebody is opposing you. This is what the Five of Scepters is, Five of Wands. You see this giant animal here, I believe it's a tiger, not a tiger, yeah, I think it's a black tiger. It's a giant animal, beast, okay? And you are fighting this negative energy coming towards you by the Holy Spirit, the cross, your faith, your belief in the divine, okay? Your strong faith. This beast animal is physically stronger than you are, but you are spiritually stronger than this beast. All right, so you're fighting their negative energy with your kindness, with your faith, your belief system, okay, your spirituality. The spiritual realm is protecting you, all right? So it's like fighting them with kindness, all right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember Selena Gomez's song. I can't remember, sorry guys, but that's how I feel, that you're fighting them with your faith. Your spiritual guides are protecting you, let's put it this way, okay? So, but anyways, you're moving forward, you're advancing. You have full grip on these two. Okay, let me look at the card. The Chariot, on the beast, another beast, okay? Another giant beast. Your control, like, look guys, and the Chariot is the ruler of Cancer. So look guys, I have strong feeling that this reading gonna resonate with water signs the most, okay? Because the water energy, the grand water energy is very dominant. Now look guys, I do see lots of fire signs, because we got the Eight of Wands, we got the Five of Wands here, Five of Scepters, and we got lots of Pentacles, and we got, so everybody's here, okay? Air, earth, water, and and fire energy in the reading, everybody. But the energy that's overruling everybody else is the grand water trine, okay? Or the energy of water, okay? So you got the Chariot here, which is Chariot rules Cancer, right? And we got the World here, right? And World is Jupiter in Cancer. It came right on top of the Ten of Cups, okay? So Jupiter in Cancer, and we got the Queen of Cups here, Queen of Grails, which is surrounded or controlling the Serpent, this giant snake. She's controlling the snake. And here, look at this, look at the World here. She's also controlling the snake, okay? So she's overcoming the fear, she's overcoming the negative energy, and she's ending that negative energy, starting a new cycle in the World here. And here too, you see that and these two cards, you are facing this giant beast, and here you're controlling this giant beast, okay, with the Chariot. Once again, I just love the illustration of these, the tarot of the vampire energies. Very beautiful energy. So you overcoming, and you are in full control. You have the reins of everything, you have full grip on everything, controlling the situation, and you're moving forward successfully because you have strong faith, you have strong belief system, your spirit guides are controlling you, are defending you, are protecting you, not controlling you. You are the one who's in control of everything, but the spirit realm is protecting you, is creating a shield between you and the negative energy. All right, and there you go. You got the Lovers. Here you got the Two of Cups, and here you got the Lovers. It can't be any better than that. And you also got the Lord of Scepters, the King of Wands. So I feel that's your energy, okay? But for others, I do feel that this is a new person who's going to be very passionate, is going to enter or already entered into your life, all right? But you're still in a disbelief, or you're still kind of getting to know them, all right? I feel like this person is probably going to reveal something to you in the very near future. Don't take my word on this. Like, I don't see it very immediate. For some of you, it's going to be in a very immediate future. It's probably in a couple of days or so. For others, this King of Wands is going to, or the Lord of Scepters is going to reveal their energy to you, or their feelings in a very passionate way. I would say before the 12th of November, really. I do see you're probably going to get some sort of gesture from them. Okay? You take it as it resonates, but you got the Lovers nonetheless. Okay? And you got the Two of Cups here. I mean, this is self-explanatory. This is a very passionate relationship, all right? And I hardly get the Lovers and the Two of Cups in the same spread. And now you got it, like literally on top of the other. This is in your hopes, and this is in the outcome. Like literally on top of one another, okay? With the Chariot. So, and there is too much, there is an energy of speed here. Okay, there's an energy of speed. There's somebody probably is traveling towards you, coming to see you, coming to visit you. For some of you. For others, it's someone is going to reveal something to you, is going to tell you something. For some, I feel it's on a romantic level. For others, it could be you're getting into a new agreement, a new business partnership that's going to be very passionate and very fulfilling for you. Okay, this is really very, very beautiful, guys. I really don't want to clarify anything, but let me pull some of the tea leaves fortune cards, okay, and see what the energy with the tea leaves here. It's been 40 minutes already, almost 50 minutes in this tarot, and I was planning for it to be very short, but it was very forced. Ooh. And it's funny, you got muddled thinking, and this is the Mercury retrograde energy. Muddled thinking, unclear thinking, being scattered. I feel like this card is coming too. For some of you, oh my God, I love it. You got the Sun at the very top here. On top of everything, you got the Sun, and you got the Justice as well, the Scale. All right. Now look, guys, these cards, you can't read them in reverse. They can't be in reversed. Okay. They're round cards. Keep your life in balance. For some, I feel it's a justice system. It's legal system that's gonna come to your favor. All right. So let's get scissors. So this, to me, disappointment in some affair. This is, you're cutting ties with somebody, okay? You're ending a relationship, and you're ending a relationship with the fear, okay? You're ending a relationship with the person who caused this anxiety and fear in your life. This toxic person, this devil, you're ending a relationship with those people, those negative energies, all right? Here you got the Wheel. I love it. The Wheel of Fortune. That's very beautiful. Even though in this, it says indecisiveness, you allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I don't like that. You know what, guys? The first thing came to my mind, you know, and the download I got, the message I got the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to read it for you, and I feel it's a Wheel of Fortune. All right, so you overcoming the scattered energy or the scattered thinking, because you got here, remember, you got muddled and unclear thinking. So the energy is changing. That's how I feel, all right? And here you got sunrise. Oh my God, this is very beautiful. You got two cards of the sun, sunrise and ball. Wow, this is very beautiful, guys. This is the cornucopia energy. This is the bowl that's full of fruits, all kind of fruits. This is very beautiful. Plenty of material things. Okay, so this is abundance. This is a representation of abundance. And you got the sun, which is going to make you very happy. And that's why I told you I read this as a wheel of fortune. All right, and you got the club as well. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, whatever. So I feel that you're cutting ties with this person, okay? This type, psychopath, narcissist type of person. You got the pen here. New job, career. Wow, this is very beautiful. New job, new career. It looks like a pen on a pillow, okay? So there is an offer coming your way. There is an offer coming your way. You got the finger. Somebody's warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Somebody's warning you of a problem that's gonna happen sometime, I would say in the near future. So watch out. This is a red flag here. This is somebody is warning you of a problem. Okay, it could be creating some sort of imbalance in your energy, but I do feel that if you're dealing with some or legal system or some legality or case in a court, like court case or something, I feel that's going to be there's going to be justice, all right, to your favor. And the beauty, I'm going to keep these cards at the very top because they literally came at the very top. So new career and two sunrise, or sun and sunrise, which is indicative of happiness and fulfillment, happiness and well-being, all right? And you got the ball, which is the energy of abundance and prosperity, all right? Lots of money. And also you got another sunrise, which is new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And it can't be any better than that because you got the new career coming your way. See, new career, new offer. That's very beautiful, guys. Very, very beautiful. And here, I'm going to keep these because remember, any negative thing that we find here, it's going to be related to past energy. You got the forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So we've already seen that. You got the skull here. Hidden secrets can harm you. Hidden secrets can harm you. So somebody's doing something behind the scene here. Okay? Oh my God, I love this. You got the rose. I feel some, oh, look, guys, the whole deck, the tarot vampire is all about roses. This is very beautiful. So you got the rose here. Romance in the air. And look at the lovers here. Look. This is very beautiful. I wonder if and here too you got roses and lilies and the two of cups, two of grails. Very beautiful energy, guys. Very beautiful. Harmonious energy. Energy of reciprocity. Energy of you got the cane here. Pay attention to your health. For some of you, you're doing some blood work. I am doing blood work, actually. Yeah, over the weekend, it's funny, guys. On Saturday, because I'm new here in the city, I'm trying to find a new family doctor to start, my history, my health history here in the city where I moved to, this new province. And I was trying to go to a clinic that's kind of far from where I live, a little bit south. I live downtown. And there was police cars everywhere blocking the road that takes to the clinic where I'm going to. So I end up going in a circle and I tried to do a detour and everything, and I ended up going to a clinic in the north and seeing this new family doctor. It felt like it's fated that I don't go to the clinic that's situated or located in the south of the city, and I ended up going to another clinic in the north that's very close to where I live. All right, it just felt it's very distant. And yeah, this sorry guys of the if you hear noise in the background, my son is, I don't know what he's doing in the kitchen, but anyways. And look at, guys, I love that you got success. So you got success here, you got the rose, and you got 2 sun cards. You got the bowl that's full of plenty of abundance and prosperity, plenty of money. You got new career, and you got new venture, new opportunity starting in your life. Like, it can't be any better than that. So for many of you guys, this Uranus gonna bring very positive news. All right, it's going to be like indicative of ending something in the past and starting something new. All right, something that's going to be very fulfilling, something you've dreamt of for a while. I see growth if you're working on a project, a new venture. I see growth, I see abundance coming out of this. And you also got the success. Like, it can't be any better than that. And you are going to celebrate the success. For others, I do also see money coming. It could be from investment, it could be from a real estate, it could be from somebody supporting you, it could be from a job. Okay, whatever the source of this abundance and prosperity and lots of money coming your way, it's going to make you happy. Okay, you're going to be successful in whatever you're trying to start here, whatever you're trying to grow. For some of you, I do see that you're going to be successful in a project that you're working on, all right? And for others, it's a romance. It's a new romantic relationship. It's coming towards you. You're probably going to be proposed to, or something new is starting. A new relationship, a very passionate new relationship is starting, is in a horizon for you, okay? So guys, that's what I have for you. I wish you a happy grand water trine and blessings of this grand water trine, and I'll see you in the next one.